I'm really proud to be the co-host of the 6th National Development Summit. Every summit that I've been to has been an experience from which I've not only learned, but I've picked up some really useful contacts, and I hope that you all will do the same during the day.
Could account for that bit there. 2020, I actually think that's going to be improved slightly. I imagine that the number of lots raised is going to increase because I think Essential Information Group are going to start including the online auction sales.
And there's some really interesting details in that. We're only 2 weeks into the year. I don't have a crystal ball, but I can share the data that we found with you so far.
If a bank's looking at a CV and they're seeing a client has done £100,000 development, then 200, and 500, and so on, goes on the journey.
As Lenwell, we'd be providing the kind of almost like production finance, you know, how you can buy the asset, fund the works, see it through the 6-month, 7-8 month program to have a finished unit. But then obviously what we look at is, like at that point, what can you refinance to? What's a realistic valuation?
Good to see about 1/3 of hands going up because you need to be aware of this. They're consulting on this at the moment. It's essentially changes to Part L, energy of the building regs, and Part F, the ventilation side of building regulations.
What is sustainable design? And I know a lot of people are hoping it's something that's just a trend and might go away. But moving on forward, sustainability isn't enough. So actually, towards the future, it's biomimicry, which is looking at the patterns and forms of nature and applying those to engineering and design.
What you see on screen right now is really the 15 key functions that every single property development business needs. Taking as many of these things away from Evan as possible.
Deal, it's in the happiest town in the UK, is that right? I'll let you say a few more words about that.
Well, yeah, it's in Hexham. One of the deals that we got over the line literally on Christmas Eve was a grade 2 office to residential conversion, 16 units.
We have the fine commercial lawyers from Ronald Fletcher Baker. If you do have your questions, fire them over. This is the only fee-less appearance they're making this afternoon.
And we need to insulate ourselves against the market. If you're constantly moving forward, you're constantly innovating.
There will be a big conversation about airspace.
The problem you then face is, of course, the planning system, which is always a few years behind.
I also run a development business where we focus on infill sites in East London. This means that whenever I'm working with Crowd With Us, I'm able to look at it from 2 perspectives, the investor and the developer, and understand it.
She posted so many photos of everybody. There's no photos of you, so here we are.
Well, last question then, just in terms of outlook for 2020, what are your thoughts? Are you feeling positive? Are you feeling like we're going to have a great year? What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a great year. The residential market, I think, is likely to, I don't know, it's going to shoot.
It's not just about today, it's about tonight as well. So lots of you will be going up to the bar 1 floor above.